Yo, what's good, people? We got Bucks Heat round 2, game 1, my most anticipated matchup. I might be of the whole playoffs. Obviously, that LA derby we want to see, but man, I'm just a huge Heat guy. I'm a Bulls fan, but Heat guy. Got the Butler jersey behind me. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, second in most improved. Congratulations, Brendan Ingram. That was announced today too. And we're doing game notes. Literally, I'm taking notes on the game and gonna pause a little bit, catch some videos, 1 to 2 minute segments, and then put them all together at the end for, you know, a little bit of a game recap. Right now, Crowder is starting on Giannis. Bam is starting on Middleton, and he's playing like a guard. Like, he is looking like a guard the way he's handling. I'm super impressed. Crowder is also playing super confident, knocking down some threes. That's going to be crucial for them. Jimmy is on Brook Lopez, playing like a free safety. Milwaukee is up. Middleton is aggressive. They are knocking down. Giannis is knocking down outside shots, which, if that sustains, obviously is going to be tough. Brook Lopez hit an and one on the three-pointer, and the game is just about to start back up after the first timeout. I'll catch you on the next segment. Quick segment for a quick timeout. Bledsoe is out. I wanted to mention that with a hamstring strain. So George Hill, he's been killing it all year. Crazy efficient from the three-point line. Is starting in his stead. Giannis with an insane block on Jimmy Butler. Catch the highlights. YouTube has been blocking it when I show highlights, so I'm just going to leave the highlights video as they stand. That block from Giannis to Jimmy Butler was crazy. Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. Any caliber you can think of was insane. And Dragic coming in, making a quick impact. He was huge in round 1, and he's continuing to play well for the Heat. Let's get it. And the first quarter is over. 40-29, Milwaukee up front. And it really is just Brook Lopez being extremely wet from downtown. Middleton being aggressive. 10 points in the first 6 minutes for Middleton. I don't know why this box score is just completely wrong. 10 points in the first 6 minutes for Middleton. The Heat could not answer the offense. Both teams started out really hot in the first quarter. The Heat were knocking down threes. The Bucks were knocking down threes. The Heat stopped knocking down threes, and the Bucks didn't. And Giannis is hitting jumpers. Giannis is getting into the lane. Jimmy is also getting to the lane, but he's not knocking it down. He's struggling to finish. And Lopez leads the team with 11 points, 4 of 5, 2 of 3 from the three-point line. And the Bucks are cruising right now. I do think it's a pretty close game. The Bucks are hitting a lot of shots, and the Heat stopped. So if the Bucks, come down a little bit, the Heat, Butler finishes a little bit better at the rim, and also the Heat start making their shots down. That's how it could flip back. But right now, the Bucks up 11, end of the first. Let's see how the second continues. 3.5 gone in the second quarter, and we got a 5-point game. The Heat coming back after it was stretched to 11 at the end of the first quarter. Dragic 14 points leading the team. Butler 8 points. Bam Adebayo just barreling through Giannis. Can't get it to finish. Still 0 for 3 from the field goal from the floor, but he's just going at Giannis. They're trying to get Giannis to pick up that extra foul, the third foul early, so I understand why. But the fact that he is able to bulldoze Giannis, even on 1 or 2 possessions, is kind of crazy, because normally Giannis is the one trucking everybody. Yeah, so 5-point game. Let's see what happens in the rest of the second. All right, the game's still going on. I just wanted to say this Butler, Kendrick Nunn, Iggy, Bam lineup with Hero stretching the floor is doing work on the defensive end. The Bucks are turning it over. Giannis is turning it over, not really getting a lot of looks. They are building a wall in front of him. And when the kick out isn't clean and the shots aren't going down, the Heat are able to come back. If Butler hits this free throw, it's going to be a 3-point game. And we're in it. Yo, what is good? We are at halftime, baby. Appreciate y'all. If you're listening to this point of the video, hit that sub, leave a comment, hit that like. You know the YouTube shit. It's halftime, so I gotta get my plugs in. 63-60. Milwaukee is up, so there's an 8-point win in the second quarter for the Heat after the 11-point win that the Bucks had in the first. And the Bucks are just, I mean, the Heat are just being aggressive. They're knocking down shots, 7 made threes for the Heat right now. Dragic playing well, Hero giving some energy, Butler staying aggressive, trying to get to the rim. He's playing 4 of 9 right now from the floor. Adebayo hasn't really gotten going on the scoring end, but 7 boards, 2 assists, and great on the defensive end. Everything is just running through him. He's communicating. He's guarding Middleton. Middleton is going off though, so that's a matchup that I need to pay a little bit more closer attention to, because Middleton is carving up the Miami Heat defense, whether it be mid-range knockdowns, whether it be pick and rolls, finding the cutter, hitting the threes, getting steals, going all the way, laying it in transition towards the end of the half too. Middleton is just doing everything right now, and he is the leading scorer, 21 points. Brook Lopez still hot, just didn't take as many shots in the second quarter. 6 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 from Middleton as well. Giannis is kind of quiet, only 4 shots, but that's kind of how the defense is designed right now for the Heat, and this opens the door for Middleton and Lopez and Wes Matthews and Corver and whoever else is in to hit threes. In the second quarter, they just didn't hit as much as they did in the first. Still 57% from free throw, which is a problem, but still 53% from the 3-point line for the Bucks. Damn, 57% from the free throw line. Come on, Bucks, you got to step that up. Should be even a bigger difference in the game. 86% for the Heat, 13 of 15. Bucks 8 of 14. That free throw disparity is kind of big. 43% for the Heat too, so they're shooting well too. It's just not as lights out as the Bucks are, and that plus the turnovers from the Bucks side kind of balances the scale right now. 3-point game. I'm pumped for the second half. And quick sports card plug. Got the Jimmy Butler, got the Hero, got the Bam Adebayo. Hopefully these turn out to do well. I also have some Giannis, so you know how we do. Get into the sports card game. Is anyone in it? Is anyone in the sports cards game? Let me know below. We'll catch the second half now. Sorry, before we start, I have to... Jamison Crowder? I think the announcer called Jay Crowder Jamison Crowder. Is that real? Is that real? And then his pronunciation of Giannis is almost too perfect. He's like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, he's giving the accent and everything. I love the announcer game right now. Sorry, I don't know the name of the announcer off top. Apologies for that, but he's killing it. And the third quarter is over. Another winning quarter for the Heat. Down 11 in the first. Win the second quarter by 8. Now win the third quarter by 9. Up 6, 92-86. Heat, really, it's just the defense. They are smothering the Bucks. They are not letting Giannis get anywhere near the rim, and when Giannis kicks it out, the other guys need to hit it. Middleton started out hot, but 23 points for him, 21 points for Brook Lopez. He had 19 at the half, so Middleton had 19 at the half, or 21 at the half, so he only had 1 bucket. Not a lot going on for the Bucks right now. Giannis 15 points. He actually got 6 points in that quarter to lead the team in that quarter. Like, again, the Bucks are just flustered because Jimmy Butler is going hard, taking over. Dragic is having an all-star game. 27 points for Dragic, 25 for Butler, 52 between them, and it's only the end of the third. They are just carrying this team right now, and the Heat's defense is just smothering, and that's where Bam comes in. Only 10 points, but 15 boards, 5 assists to go with that, and a lot of crazy smart plays on the defensive end. If it continues this way, the Heat are going to win this. 1 more quarter left, though. Let's see what happens. All right, 5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bucks bring it down to only a 2-point deficit. Hero always with the timely shots for the Heat. Not very efficient. 2 of 9 so far in the game, but huge 3 coming off a screen. Marvin Williams with a crazy extension drive, lays it in. And this game is just a grinded out defensive game. Giannis is trying to bully Jay Crowder. Isn't really able to, honestly. He did have 1 possession where he just slammed all over his face, but it didn't count because of the foul before. But besides that, Crowder's been holding his own, forcing Giannis to travel, not really letting him back down. And obviously the Heat are bringing a lot of help towards Giannis. because they know that Crowder's probably not going to stop him on his own. But he's slowing him down enough on his own for when the help to come, it's a turnover or a real mess up instead of just, kick out for a 3. And that's kind of how it's been. But the Heat have gone a little cold to start out the fourth too. Let's see how the second half of this last quarter proceeds. Okay, sorry. I had to come in on this 3-possession sequence where Giannis just boulders over or through Jimmy Butler. I don't even know how, because Jimmy Butler stayed in front of him the way he was supposed to, didn't bite on the Euro, went the right way. But Giannis still just using his strength, bumps him a little, gets the scoop underhand to go in. Then Jimmy Butler comes back, gets to the rim on the fadeaway, leaning out of bounds towards the left, like almost behind the backboard, push shots it in. Bucks can't score, and then Bam Adebayo with a crazy jab step, knock down long range, left side, mid range, 99-96, Miami Heat up. This game is it's fresh. 5 minutes left. Let's see what happenens. I am so pumped right now. Jimmy Butler knocks down a clutch 3, comes back down, knocks down a fadeaway. Heat up 8 after the Tyler Hero open 3. Hero, inefficient, but always hustles, scrappy on the defensive end, and comes through with big buckets down the stretch yet again. He's been doing this. In the Pacers series, he's been doing this. Jimmy Butler's been doing this, taking over when the game needs him. And the Heat are up 8 with 1:30 left, looking like they're gonna win. Let's see if they pull through. And it is game over, essentially. 113-104. Heat up. Jimmy Butler, 36 points, coming down through in the clutch, knocking down fadeaway after fadeaway, 3-pointer after 3-pointer, 38 points actually. I'm currently still watching. They're gonna hit the free throws, foul Butler, put him on the line. He's gonna knock down 2 for 2, put the Heat up 9. And man, this game was just extremely fun for me personally, mostly because I'm a huge Jimmy Butler fan. You can see the Jimmy Butler card chilling right here. Jimmy Butler did everything for them down the stretch. Got every bucket. He hit a floater. He's at the line. He's gonna get 40 in game 1 right now. He's about to get 40. And this is a huge win. They swept the Pacers, got a whole week off. Yes, the boycotting and stuff did give 3 extra days to those series that ended in a sweep. That's just how it went. So they were very rested. Career high for Jimmy Butler. And honestly, I can't really think of anything else that happened down the stretch. It was literally only Jimmy Butler doing everything. Offensively, defensively, the Heat were great. The Bucks tried to get Giannis the ball. They tried to get a switch. Bam was able to stay on Giannis. And that's one thing that helped out the Heat. They never had Bam on Giannis directly. They had Jay, Crowder, or Jimmy Butler. So Bam or Jimmy or Jay was always in the fold to switch. And the Heat worked that really well. Bam was able to get the switch on Giannis and then stayed right in front of him. Giannis turned it over. They went down. Jimmy got another floater. Then it just became a free throw game. It's an 11-point game right now. And I'm pumped. I don't even have... I guess I have rooting interest because I'm such a huge Jimmy Butler fan. You can be like, oh, you have the card, so obviously, if he plays well, his value's gonna go up. I have a Giannis too somewhere in the pile. So in terms of sports cards investments, both teams are great for me personally. But I'm just such a big Jimmy Butler fan. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm rambling. This was a great game. Dragic turned up 27 points for him, 67 for Dragic and Jimmy combined. Crowder hit some nice shots. Hero hit some clutch shots in the fourth quarter. Bam with 12, 17 boards, 6 assists, 2 steals to boot. And the Bucks really got most of their points from Middleton and Lopez, 28 and 24 respectively. And Giannis only with 18, negative 14 plus minus for Giannis. Korver hit some shots. They didn't really get much off the bench besides Korver and that crazy Marvin Williams bucket. But anyway, Houston and OKC are about to play. I don't know if I'm going to do a video for that one, but this one was fun. Let me know which game you guys want me to do, and I'll do more of these if you guys, enjoy it. Sub, comment, like, YouTube shit. Appreciate y'all. Talk to you next time. Peace.